All right. All right. All right. Give me one in the chat if you can hear my voice. Give me one in the chat if you can hear my voice. Give me one in the chat. We are trying our best to deliver signals to you. Thank you so much, Coach Musa and team. Work well done. Hope you are winning. Hope you are making some money. It's very, very important. What keeps us here is money making. If you're not making money, then there's something right you're not doing. Either you're not increasing your capital, to just focusing on your first deposit. It's very, very important for you to make money. We treasure money making. It's our theme of the day. It's why we are here. And it's very important for us to focus on why we are here. Let us share the link. I see we're only 14 in the house. Please, leaders, go ahead and share the link. I see Leader Saul is here. Please, let's share the link. I see Leader Adad, Leader Kojo. Yes, Leader Kojo, Leader Saul. Please, please, please. Let's repost the link in all groups once again. Let's repost the link. Let's repost the link. We're about to just get started. Our guest speaker is just getting on our way. I have a call for people who have been in the business for some time and you would love to train, you would love to teach. I have a call on you if you're outside there and you want to get involved in these trainings, you want to teach. I have a call on you. Come on, let's talk to me. Let's talk me and you one-on-one. Let's air out some challenges or maybe things that you feel you are not sure of, and let us have you on board. We have more space and we need more trainers. We need more people to take charge of the business. We are not saying we are going to step down, no, but we are creating more room for more leaders to develop in the business. I'm not stepping down at any time, but I'm creating more room for more leaders. So if you're for some time, minimum requirement, you must be a V2 and above, okay? Minimum requirement, a V2 and above. We believe if you're V2 and above, we can air out some, even if you are just a trader. Yes, even if you are just a trader, we could talk and get you on board. All right. So our guest speaker is in the house, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't want to take any of his minutes. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, invite our guest speaker, none other than Leader Sembatia Kurish, to take charge. Thank you.
Oh, yes. Fantastic. 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 A very good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen across the world, wherever you are. I greet you all. Let me hope we are okay. Let me hope we are fine. So today, maybe I want to learn something very small. When we say good morning, you just reply, good more dollars. Good more dollars. Hey, people are making money. you should you should not greet the normal way. The normal way people used to greet us. Good morning. Hey, good morning to you. How are you? No. If you are a loyal Q user, when someone says good morning, you just say good more dollars. Hey, good more dollars. You make it simple. You are using the robot is making dollars for you, and then someone says good morning. You say good more dollars. That's when we wonder, what is this? Okay, a very good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen across the world, wherever you are. I greet you all. My name is Semaja Chris from Uganda. I am one of the leaders that you are working with in this very wonderful opportunity of cryptocurrency trading using Royal Q. So today is Monday. We are going to rock it with how to set your signals using the bull run strategy. How to set your signals using the bull run strategy. So as I said last Monday, I told you the bull run strategy has two major aims. Two major what? Two major aims. One, wallet management. You know, A lot of people are seated into the floating loss. They don't have capital to trade simply because they didn't manage their capital very well when setting these signals. A lot of people are seated into floating loss because they are greedy. They are greedy in the market that they don't control. You get it? So the bull run strategy, its major aim, it is to help you manage your trading capital. I know some people are very funny. You even go away from what your leaders advised you, and you set your own strategies. And then when the market goes against you, we find you onto the group complaining. I put all my money into Beck, and Beck is down for a month. Who told you to put all your money in one coin? Who told you? See? So the bull run strategy, its major aim is to help you manage your capital. And the second thing, it is to help you come out from floating loss as soon as possible. I have used the word as soon as possible. Someone may ask me how soon? 3 days, 2 days, 4 days. I said as soon as possible. Because if you look at the sub-bin mode, that strategy mode that we are using in the bull run strategy, the sub-bin mode. The sub-bin mode. So the FIFI call. Remember, in the bull run strategy, we are setting five margin calls, right? So if we are setting 5 margin calls, I don't know if I'm so speedy. But all right, the number is still small. People are going to miss this information, and yet it is very important. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, but people are going to miss this information, and yet the information is very important. All right. Keep on inviting your downlines. Keep on inviting. So I want to get started at least when we are. The number is very small. The number is very, very, very small. 20 people. 20 people. It is as if we are not in class. Crypto Ambassadors has a lot of members. It has a lot of people. It has a lot of people. I don't know why the number is small as it is. Those ones, at least those ones who want to understand. Those people who want to understand. I continue. The number is very small. You don't want to expose this information, yet people are not there. We are having a lot of people who complain, leader this and that. Help me this and that. Now time has come. Time has come. Am I loud and clear? Am I loud and clear? And come in the chat and type 1 if I'm loud and clear. Type 1. Type 1 if I'm loud and clear. Type 1 in the chat if I'm loud and clear. Okay. I'll share my screen. I'll share my screen. I'll straight away share my screen. Okay, so I said, when you look at the sub-bin mode, when you look at the sub-bin mode, when you look at the sub-bin mode that we are using under the bull run strategy, remember we are opening up five margin calls. We are opening up five margin what? Margin calls using the bull run strategy. That means if we go under the sub-bin mode, remember we are having 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We are having 5 margin calls. If we are given a signal and a signal, it takes 3% take a profit. The 3% take a profit. The 3% take a profit works for only, this is 3% take a profit, TP, works for only 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 4 margin calls. Works on only 1, 2, 3, and 4 margin calls. Now, the 50 margin call, it always has 1.3%. 1.3%, that is take a profit, which means that the 50 margin call, it is going to sell earlier than these 4 margin calls. So, meaning that if we are trading under the sub-bin mode, the robot is going to use the profit made on the 50 margin call to buy more and bring the average price close to the current price, so that the coin can come out from the floating loss as soon as possible. Are you getting the point? That is the sub-bin mode that we are talking about. Some people confuse it. It is sub-bin mode, not sub-bin real-time settlement. It is sub-bin what? Sub-bin mode, not sub-bin mode real-time settlement. Those things are different. I mean sub-bin mode. Are we getting the point? So, if I'm loud and clear, let me see those ones in the chat. If I'm loud and clear, type 1 in the chat. I continue. Do we have people who are new here and they don't know how a signal looks like? Do we have people here? Do we have people here who don't know how a signal looks like? Do we have people here who don't know how a signal looks like? If you are here, type a 2 in the chat. Hey, you can tell me, Leader Chris, what you are talking about. Me, I don't get. I'm seeing blue and white. Type a 2 in the chat if you don't know how a signal looks like. How a signal, trading signals. Crypto ambassadors made everything easy. You can never fail if you follow the system that we have. If you don't know how a signal looks like, type a 2 in the chat. Type a 2 in the chat. The number of people that is going to type a 2 here You are going to give me energy to continue. Hey, type a 2 in the chat. Don't fear yourself. Hey, you may say people are going to laugh at me. And then by the end of this session, we drop a signal onto the group, and then you find yourself fidgeting. You don't know what to do. Okay. Okay, people are here, very many. That means I have work to do. Okay. I have work to do. People are here, very many. I'm listening. Aha. Aha. Okay. This is how a signal looks like. This is how a signal looks like. This is a trading signal. That is a trading what? A trading signal. And I told you, if you are given a signal, the first thing for you to look at, it is a trading pair or the name of the coin given in the signal for you to set in your Royal Q application. So here we are given lead. We are given lead stroke USDT. That is a trading pair given to you to set in your Royal Q application. Then the next thing, we are given TP. We are given TP. By the way, listen very careful, because by the end of this session, I always give tests. Hey, I always give tests to make sure that people have understood what I've been talking about. If you are here and you are not listening, my friend, it's upon you. We are given lead. That is a trading pair that we are given to set in our Royal Q application. And then the next thing, we are given TP. TP means take a profit. The amount of profit that you want from this coin by percentage. The amount of profit you want from this coin by percentage. If the robot buys and sells, this coin, it means you are going to make 3%. 3% of what? 3% of the money you invested in the coin. I repeat the statement. 3% of the money you invested in the coin. Some people are very funny. Listen to this statement. Some people are very funny. You are trading with $1,000. And then someone comes into your inbox. The person is sad and annoyed. Leader, I'm saying people are making profit. But me, I am trading with $1,000. And I have never made $2 as a profit. I've never made $5 as a profit. What is wrong with me? Then you ask yourself, what is wrong? Me, if you come into my inbox, the first question that I ask you, what is your first buying amount? Because some people think that their trading capital, the total amount they are using on Binance, it is what gives them profit. It is what gives them profit. That's what some people think. It's not that. It is the money that you have invested in a coin that gives you profit. For example, you may be using $1,000. You may be using $1,000. But you command your robot on your $1,000 to use $500. To use $500. That means the profit you are going to make, it is going to be out of $500, because it is $500 that went to the market. It is $500 that the robot has used to buy for you. That means you are going to make 3% of $500 because it is $500 that you have commanded your robot to go with in the market. Hope I'm clear. And the TP, you are not going to find this word TP in your RoyalQ application when you are setting this signal. The word you are going to find, it is going to be whole position, take a profit ratio. Take a profit ratio. That's what you are going to find. So, my brother and sister who is here, when you are setting your signal, I said TP means whole position, take a profit ratio. That is what you are going to find in your RoyalQ application. So this is just an abbreviation. TP, this word TP is just an abbreviation. It is a short form of the word whole position, take a profit ratio. Hope I'm clear about that. And I have explained it. Now I leave that chapter. I come to what we call preset. We are having what we call preset. Preset is a trigger price. It is a price that you want your robot to start buying the coin. To start buying the what? The coin. It's what we call preset. Preset is a trigger price. A price that you want your robot to start buying this coin. I go back. I go back here. I go back here. Now, if the preset is down, this is how the market moves. That's how the market moves of cryptocurrencies. This is our current price of the coin, current price. And down here, it is our preset price. Preset price is always given in the signal. Preset price, it is always given in the signal. So now, preset, it is always lower than the current price. So the current price is always higher than the preset price. The current price is always higher than the preset price. So from here, the preset price, or from the current price, we are expecting the market to move down to preset. We are expecting the market to move down to preset so that our robot can pick up the trade. So that our robot can pick up the what? The trade. From the current price of the coin, we are expecting the market to move down to our preset so that the robot can pick up the trade, or so that the robot can buy the coin. Now, there are incidents that can happen. I see people complaining on the groups, and then I wonder, do they attend the trainings, or people just click into the training and then go do other things. There is a gray screenshot when you set your robot. When you set your robot and the coin remains in a color which is gray, somehow gray, it is gray. And it doesn't show anything. It is showing 0.00%. It doesn't show any figures, but it is in a gray color. I hope so many people have experienced that. You set a coin and the coin remains in a gray color. What does it mean? It means that the current price of that coin did not drop down to the preset, to the preset price that you entered for your robot to buy this coin. Therefore, it means that the robot didn't buy the coin. And the reason is very simple. The current price did not drop down to your preset. And we said, if it takes 4 hours without buying, please cancel the trade. There is no any problem. The robot didn't use your money. It didn't buy. So cancel the trade. Then you go and set another coin. Hope I'm clear on that. You know, my explanation is always very simple. I make it easy for everyone to understand. We have what we call a TP callback. TP callback. Take a profit callback. Here in your RoyalQ application, you are not going to find the word TP callback. Someone came into my inbox. People are very funny. He said, please, reader, can you give us the full words when you have sent the signal? Give us the full words of those things that are found in our RoyalQ application, so that everything can be made simple for us. I just looked at the person. I didn't reply anything. I just saw the message and then I ignored the message because I had nothing to do. If you are attending the Monday training like this and I'm explaining each and everything to you, and then the person fails to understand, said, wow, what is this? In your RoyalQ application, what you are going to find will be hold positioning, take a profit callback. That's what you will find in your RoyalQ application. This is just an abbreviation. And what does it mean? It is very simple. I'm going to explain it using this diagram here. I'm going to explain it using this diagram here. 3%. 3% is our take a profit. Then you come down, which is 0.01. So, in other words, you are commanding the robot. You are telling the robot that when the market rises by 3%, by 3%, and it tries to come back down, by 0.01, you are commanding your robot to sell. You are telling the robot, please sell. I repeat the statement. When you put 0.01 as take a profit callback, what does it mean? This is what it means. You are commanding the robot that when the market rises by 3% and it comes back down by 0.01, you are commanding your robot to sell. So the robot will sell if the market comes down by 0.01. And in this case, you are not going to get 3%. You will not get 3%. Some people are very funny. Someone came into my inbox very much annoyed. Leaders, we have seen days. We have seen days. We have seen days. Someone who came into my inbox very annoyed. And what was the reason? The reason was very simple. Leader, when I was setting my robot, I gave it 3%. Take a profit. 3% take a profit. But when the robot sold, I am saying 2.66. The robot is giving me 2.66. I don't know why. Where is my other percentage? Where has it gone? That is the question someone was asking. Because when you look at these messages that are showing buy and sell from Binance, they are even showing you the percentage at which the robot has sold that coin. You said 3%, and you end up getting 2.66. You get it? The reason is here. The reason is here. Very simple. The reason is there. You commanded your robot that when the market rises by 3% and it comes back and it tries to come back down by 0.1, but by 0.01, let your robot sell. Here you are not going to get exactly 3%. It will be 3% minus 0.01. That's the point. Minus 0.01. That's why you end up getting 2 point something. There is another incident that I'm going to explain. Well, no. People are following. There is another incident that I'm going to explain. Listen to me very well. Okay. This is 3%. And this is 4%. This is the 0.01. Maybe, listen to the statement. Maybe this coin has the ability to deliver more than 3% take a profit. More than 3% take a profit. There are incidents where people have set their robots to give them 3% take a profit, and they end up getting 4% or 5%. And then the person asks, how is it possible? I said 3% take a profit, but the robot has given me 4% or 5% take a profit. How is it possible? This is what I'm going to explain right now for someone to understand. You have commanded your robot. Maybe this coin has the ability to deliver more than 3% take a profit. When you command your robot and you tell it that when the market rises by 3% and it tries to come back down by 0.01, please sell. And maybe the market rises by 3% and it doesn't, and it comes down here, but doesn't touch this line, the 0.01 line that you have talked about, and then the market continues to go back up by 4% or by 5%. By 5%. You get it? Doesn't touch there and continues to go back up, and it rises by 4%. And maybe it reaches 4%. It reaches 4%, take a profit, and then it tries to come back down by 0.1. Now, here your robot will sell, but remember the coin has risen by 4%. The coin has risen by 4%. It has passed the 3% take a profit that you set, and then the coin has risen by 4%, and it came back down by 0.01. Here your robot is going to sell, but the profit you are going to make, it is going to be 4%. Let me hope I'm clear on that. Let me hope I'm clear on that. We are still on the signal. We are learning different terminologies on the signal before we set the signal. Okay. Now, we are having this. We are having a drop. We are having a drop. A drop, I call it a safety net. A safety net. Listen to me very well. When you are given a signal, expect two things from the signal. Expect two things from the signal. The signal can rise up for your robot to sell, or it can come back down due to manipulations in the market. Not because the signal that is being given to you, it is wrong. The signal is not wrong. It is calculated very well. But the person who has calculated the signal cannot see, cannot forecast. Is it forecasting? Cannot predict the future, because he does not control the market, and therefore he doesn't know what is going to happen in the market, maybe by the next 24 hours or by the next 48 hours. The person does not know what is going to happen. But what he does, it is to calculate for you the signal right now, and then he gives you the signal, knowing that the signal is going to deliver. Knowing that the signal is going to be sold by the robot. But little he doesn't know, it is manipulation in the market. What is going to happen in the market? That's why when you come to me, I tell you the profits that we make depend on the market. The movement of the what? Of the market. So whenever you are given a signal, expect two things from the signal. Expect the signal to rise up or to come down. To come what? To come down. So the reason as to why you are given a safety net, or the reason as to why you are given a drop, it is to prepare you in case the market goes down. A drop, it is to prepare you in case the market goes what? Goes down. What do you want your robot to do? You can command your robot to buy more when the market goes down. So a drop is always measured in percentage depending on the number of margin calls that you have opened up. Someone came into my inbox last time. The person was like, add me to GCA group where they drop those signals of GCA. I think those signals are dropped by Coach Musa. Then I saw it. I told him. I asked him, the signals that you get are not enough for you. Are not enough for you. Then he was like, me, I want GCA signals. Then I asked him why. He said they are more accurate. They are accurate signals. Then I told him, what makes you think that they are accurate? So the person, what he replied to me, he didn't know anything. You know, me, when you come like that into my inbox, I first talk to you, I educate you. When I see that you are not catching up, I first ignore you. Because the person came with bias. He doesn't understand what signals are. Every signal that is given to you, it is accurate. Every signal that is given to you, it is accurate. Whether Coach Musa has given it to you, whether Coach Mupua, or whether Leader Julius is the one who has given the signal is accurate. But the people I have mentioned, they don't control the market. They don't control the market. There is a lot of manipulation in the market. People can withdraw money from the market and they force the market to go down. So whenever you are trading, expect two things from the market. Expect two things from the market. That one I want to clear someone's mind. Not every signal that you are going to set, it is going to sell as quick as you want. No. There are those that you are going to set because the market is good and then they will sell immediately. And there are those ones that you are going to set and then they are going to spend time in the market. But eventually they will sell. That's why you are given drop. You are given drop. Drop is very simple. Get a bottle of water, pour it down. It means something going down. Drop, it is something going down. Those ones who have ever watched, who have ever seen rainfall, when it is raining, when it is raining, the drops come from up going down. Do you know why they are called rain droplets? Rain droplets, because they are coming down. They are coming down. That's why we are also giving you a drop in a signal. We are preparing you that in case this signal you have set, the market does not rise for your robot to sell and instead it comes back down. What do you want your robot to do? I want my robot to buy more, because the more the coin is dropping down, the more the price is dropping down, the more cheaper the coin is becoming. The more cheaper the coin is what? Is becoming. And trading, it is buying low and selling high. So that's why you are given a drop. Now we go back to our bull run strategy. We go back to our bull run strategy. So that one has been a signal. I've been teaching you different terminologies on the signal. Then we go to our bull run strategy. One, I said bull run strategy, it is going to help you manage capital. Kapawati, manage capital. 2, come out from the floating loss as soon as possible. Come out from the floating loss as soon as possible. Because when you look at the bull run strategy, we are trading in a strategy mode, which is sub-bin. Sub-bin mode. Then I want to teach you how to calculate your capital very well. How to calculate your capital very well. We said if you are using $500, if you are using 500 what? Dollars. If you're using $500 and above, you know, some people are very funny. Yeah? When we talk, they don't listen to the statements that we always make. If you are using $500 and above, the word is and above. And above, what does it mean? You may be using $700. You may be using $600. You may be using $1,000. You may be using $8,000. You may be using $10,000. You may be using whatever capital that you have, which is above $500. I said $500 and above. $500 and above. So the formula is very simple. Divide your capital. The formula is very simple. Divide your capital by 3. Divide your capital by 3. And the answer you get, divide it by 6. And the answer you get, divide it by 6. For example, I'm using $500. I'm using $500. $500. Divide by 3. Divide by 3. What is 3? What is 3? 3 is the number of coins that you're supposed to trade in a day. Some people think that overtrading is what gives them more profit. Hey, you find someone is using $100 and the person is having 10 coins. 10 coins in with $100. Then you laugh. You say, what is this person? The person even reaches an extent of trying to teach you. Person says, I want to use $100. If I put $10 in 10 coins, how is it? You tell the person, please, you can trade 1 coin with margin calls. It is better than trading 10 coins. Trade 1 coin with margin calls. It will be better for you. Then the person says, no, I want to put $10 investment. You know, people that we teach, they have big head. They have big heads. I don't know why. You tell them something which is going to work for them, and then for them, they want to do something that they know. $100, you are supposed to trade 1 coin with margin calls. So, I have talked about $500. You have $500. Divide it by 3. 3 is the number of coins you are supposed to trade in a day. You are supposed to trade in a day. Maybe you set 1 and 1 is sold off by the robot. You can set another one. We go to calculator. It is 500 divided by 3. The answer you get is $166. What does it mean? It means we are only going to expose, or we are only going to invest $166 in 1 coin. In 1 what? in one coin. Remember, we are supposed to trade 3 coins in a day. But each coin we are going to trade, we are going to only invest 166 dollars. $166 is what we are going to invest in one coin. So when you calculate, you know me, I make everything easy for you. 166 times 3. Are you seeing that here you are getting 496? 496. It has no difference with 500, which was your capital. It has no difference with 500. So the reason is why we are multiplying by 3. 3 is the number. 3 is the number of coins we are supposed to trade in a day. We are supposed to trade in what? In a day. And in each coin, we are going to put $166. But we cannot put all our $166 in a coin as first buying amount, because it is more safer for us to trade with margin calls in the market. Because we don't control the market, you cannot predict what is going to happen. You cannot predict what is going to happen. So a wise person would trade with margin calls. Trading with margin calls, it is more safer than trading a coin without margin calls. So we cannot expose, we cannot invest, we can't invest all our $166 in one coin. What we do, we are going to divide $166 divide by 60. Yeah. Divide by 60. Wallet management. Divide by 6. Come to the calculator. 166 divide by 6. You get 27. $27 are going to become your first buying amount. $27 will become your first buy in amount. It is the initial money. It is the initial money that you will command your robot to go with in the market. That's what we call first buy in amount. You open up 5 margin calls and then you use $27. So the formula is very simple. Whether you are using $1,000, whether you are using $2,000, whether you are using what, the formula is very simple. Divide your capital by 3. 3 is the number of signals. 3 is the number of signals. All coins you are supposed to trade in a day. Don't exceed that. Then the answer, which is 166, divide it by 6. If you divide this by 60, it is going to help you get what we call first buy in amount. First buy in amount. Hey, the formula is very simple. Whether you are using 1,000, it remains the same. 1,000 divided by 3. The answer you get, which is 3, divided by 6. Here you get what? $55. $55 will become your first buy in amount. Mine is understanding. Don't be here to cram. I'm giving you a formula. If you are using $100, don't divide. Just use $16. Use $16. as your first buy-in amount. As your first buy-in amount. Use $16 as your first buy-in amount. So if you are using less than, if you are using less than $100, if you are using less than $100, for example, you are using 60. A person who is using $60, you can trade using the bull run strategy. A person who is using $60, you can trade using the bull run strategy. But make sure, I'm making a statement, make sure your first buy-in amount is 10. Your first buy-in amount is $10. Your first buy-in amount is $10. You are going to trade one coin. One coin with 5 margin calls and using $10 as your first buy-in amount. Don't exceed that. If you are using $100, you are going to use $16 as your first buy-in amount. You open up 5 margin what? 5 margin calls. 5 margin what? Margin calls. In fact, the bull run strategy, if you are using $40, $50, $30, $20, you cannot set your robot using the bull run strategy. At least it can start from $60. 60. But if you are using $60, I'm making a statement. Some people, you are very funny. Some people, you are very funny. Listen to me very well. People don't listen, and then by the end of the day, you find them complaining. If you observe, and if you have listened to me very well, the person who is using $100, the person who is using $100, I have not talked about you dividing your capital. I didn't talk about you dividing your trading capital. I have just given you a figure. Use $16 as your first buy-in amount. And the person who is using $60, I have not used the other formula of dividing. I have told you, use $10 as your first buy-in amount. Now, you who is using $500 and above, for you will use the other formula. The other formula, you who is using $500 and above, you will go for the other formula. Divide $500 divided by 3. The answer you get, divide it by 6. For you who is using $500 and above, you qualify for this formula. But those ones who are using $100 and 60, I've just given you the figures. Hope you have understood that. Then I go on. Okay. Some people are very funny. Not everyone is going to understand the things as we are doing. Time for questions to see that the people have been following. Yes. What is the name of the coin given to us to trade in this signal? What is the name of the coin given to us to trade in this signal? What is the name of the trading pair? What is the name of the trading pair given to us to trade in that signal? What is the name of the trading pair given to us to trade in that signal? What is the name of the trading pair given to us? What is the name of the trading pair given to us for us to trade in that signal? People are saying GRT. Okay. Now we are going to set the signal. Open your RoyalQ application. When you open your RoyalQ application, make sure you are at home here. Make sure you are at home here. And then you click on this. It is a search bar. It is called a search bar. This search bar, tap, click on the search bar, then come here where there is select currency, put the name GRT. When you put GRT, the robot is going to bring it automatically. That is the trading pair given to you to set in your RoyalQ application. Click anywhere in the coin, tap, then come down here on create, click on create, then click on martingale. There is someone who I saw on the group. People are very funny. He said, I want to trade coins, but the thing is showing me I can't trade because they are under construction. They are saying they are under construction. And I looked at the person. This person, what is wrong with the people? I asked where I was. I said, what is wrong with the people? Really, people follow the training. Oh, the guy was saying that the thing is under construction, so he cannot, he can't trade because all coins are under construction. He was reading this word. Then I said, now, okay. Click on martingale. We are using martingale strategy bot. And then after clicking on martingale, come down here and you click on create. You first click on martingale, then you come and you click on create. When you come and you click on create, come down here. Some people, you are very funny. Someone can tell you, what about that first thing? What about that first thing? This one now, they're asking this one. What about that first thing? Why do we click the next down and not this next which is up? Hey, someone may ask that question. Why do we click this one down and not that one up? What they have not told you, it means it is not so important. It's not needed. It's not needed. What you saw that we have not talked about, it's not needed. Why do you focus on things that don't matter? Why do you focus on things that don't matter? What we have told you is what matters. What we have not talked about doesn't matter. It's not important. Leave it and have peace of mind. Come and you click next here. Click on next. After clicking on next, here comes a question. Some people, you are very funny. There is a funny question that you always ask on the group. Is this signal still valid? Can I trade it? Is it still on? Can I enter now? Hey, can I go for this signal? Then I just look at the person and say, is he really? Now he laugh in the corner. They say, okay, good enough on Monday. I shout and talk about that, but people still don't get it. This is the current price of the coin. This is the current price of the coin. And we are always given what we call preset. In the signal, we are given what we call preset price. Preset price. That is the preset price. And I told you that the current price is always higher than the preset. Than the what? The preset. If the current price is here up, the preset is always down. So when do you enter the coin? When do you enter the coin? When do you enter the coin? You are given preset, and the coin also has what we call current price. When do you enter the coin? You enter the coin when the current price is still higher than the preset. When the current price is still higher than the preset, you can enter the coin. So look at this price given to you in the signal and come back. You look at also the current price, and you look at also the current what? The current price. The current price. If you find that the current price is still higher than the preset price, which is being given in the signal, please don't ask any more questions. Enter the coin. Enter the signal. Those things of, can I still trade? Is it still valid? I see the question, and then the question annoys me very much here. I get annoyed when I'm making statements. People don't listen. Is it still on? Can I still trade that coin? Is it still valid? Can I go on? I told you, if it is a signal of preset, look at the preset price and then come to your royal queue. Look at the current price. This is where the current price of the coin, this is where it is found. This is where the current price is found. And the current price is always higher than the preset. The current price is always higher than the preset. So if you find that the current price is still higher than the preset, please enter the coin. Because we are expecting this current price to drop down to our preset so that the robot can pick up the what? The trade. So that the robot can pick up the what? The trade. So it means that if the current price is still higher than the preset, the signal is valid. The signal is valid. Go and set the signal. Why do you ask questions? Can I enter the signal? Is it still? Can I still trade? Hey, no, then you ask yourself, why is this person wasting a lot of time? Go to your Royal Q application, check the current price, look at the preset price given in the signal. If you find that the current price is still higher than the preset, please enter the signal. Don't ask questions. So you want us to come into your Royal Q application, and then we look at the current price for you, and then the preset, and then tell you enter the signal. You do this for yourself. Is it hard? Is it hard? Just come to the coin you want to set. Look at the current price. Come and you look at also the preset price given in the signal. If the current price is higher than the preset, please enter. Enter the coin. It means the signal is still valid. The current price has not yet dropped to the preset. That means the robot has not yet bought the coin. The coin is still valid. Is it hard? Is it hard for someone to understand that? Okay, if it is difficult for you, note it down. Write it down. Write it down. Write it down. If it is a signal of preset, if it is a signal of preset, you enter the signal when the current price is still higher than the preset. If it is a signal of preset price, you enter the signal when the current price of the coin is still higher than the preset. You enter the signal when the current price is higher than the preset price. Is it hard to understand? Is that statement hard for you to understand? You look at the preset price given in the signal and you look at the current price. Which one is high? When you find that the current price is still higher than the preset, please enter the signal. Don't waste time for us. Don't waste time. Then there are incidents. Where you find that the preset price, I'm making a statement. There are incidents where you find when the preset price is higher than the current price. When the preset price is higher than the current price. That means for those people who entered the area that signal, the robot bought the coin already. When you find that the preset price is higher than the current price, it means the robot bought the coin already. For those ones who enter the area, you get it. Now, some people may decide to enter that coin at that very moment. You may decide to enter the coin at that very moment. When you decide to enter that coin at that very moment, please reduce the take profit. If it is 3%, take 2%. Because we are assuming that those ones who have entered the area, maybe they have already taken 1%, and what has remained is 2% in the market. So for you to catch up with those ones who have entered the area, you don't take 3%. You may end up going into the floating loss. This is the reason as to why you find that some people are celebrating the coin has sold off, and others are complaining that they are still in the coin. Some people, we may be celebrating the coin has sold, the signal has sold, yet others are still in the signal. Or their robots have not yet sold off the signal. So the difference is the time, the interval, the time at which you have set your signals, or the time you have entered your signal. Hope that one is very clear. My explanation, even when you don't catch up easier, you cannot fail to understand. That is what I know. That one is done. Come to trade setting. Okay. I unbind the D. Oh. First wait. I unbind the D. Let me run into Huyobi. Okay. BRT. Martingale, create, next. Trade setting. Okay. So you click on trade setting. You come here. Yeah, I unbinded my Binance and attached it with another account that I'm using to trade. Okay, so you come and you click on trade setting. Then when you click on trade setting, make sure you are at manually create. Then we have first buy in amount. First buy in amount refers to the money you want your robot to first go with in the market, or you want your robot to use to buy this coin. That is first buy in amount. Remember, using the bull run strategy, we said you are trading with margin calls. This is what we call margin calls. Margin Margin calls. You always hear your leaders tell you, open more margin calls. This is what we call margin call. Margin calls. So using the bull run strategy, instead of 7 here, put 5. Put 5. Make sure the AI margin call is on. AI margin call is on. Because here we want our robot to determine. It will not just add money in the market for. No. We want it to determine for us. Leave the AI margin call on. Some people, they are very funny in asking questions. Someone can ask you, what about open position in double? Leave it off. I've not talked about it. Leave it off as it is. Then first buy in amount. Apply the principle depending on your trading capital. Apply the principle that I've talked about earlier. Now we are in practicals. I've been teaching you theory. Now we are applying the theory here. Use the principle I have talked about earlier in the settings. What was the principle? What was the principle? You are using $500. Divide by 3. 3 is the number of signals that you're supposed to trade in a day. The answer you get is going to be 166 divided by 6. Here the answer you get is $27. That means $27 are going to become your first buying amount. $27 are going to become your first buying amount. What is the reasoning here? The reasoning is very simple. Please listen to me. The reasoning is very simple. We are using $500. But we only want to expose. We only want to invest $166 in each and every signal. Remember, we are trading three coins. That's why we are dividing by 3. But in each and every coin, we want to invest $166. But we can't, listen to me very well, we can't put all our $166 here. We cannot put them here as our first buy in amount. That's why we divide $166 divided by 6 and we get 27. Now 27 is going to become our first buy in amount here. You open up 5 margin call. Someone will ask me, why are you dividing by 6 by 5 by 6? Why are you dividing by 6? Where is the 6 coming from? Remember, we are using the bull run strategy. We have opened 5 margin calls here. And then plus 1, which makes it 6. Where is the 1 coming from? 1 is coming from this word, first. When they tell you are the first in the class, first is a position. It is position. Second, first, second, third, fourth, sixth, fifth, their positions. These positions come from numbers. They come from numbers. When they tell you you are the first, what number are you? Let me see in the chat. When they tell you you are the first, what is your number? No, simple logic. When they tell you you are the first, what is your number in class? When they tell you you are the first, what is your number? Tell them that those ones who are not in always Monday training. Let me see. I'm only teaching 10 people here. Where are others? Where are others? Where are others? You are using $200. $200, you can set 2 coins. You can set 2 coins in a day using the bull run strategy. You are going to use $16. Open up 5 margin calls, set $2. Set two coins in a day. Each coin will take $100. Each coin will take $100 using the bull run strategy. Yes, you are the first. So this is now very simple. People are getting to understand. So which means that is going to be 5 plus 1. 1 is coming from here, making it 6. That is the reason as to why when you come here, when we are calculating, we divide by 6. We divide by 6 to get the first buy. To get the first buy in amount, we divide by 6 to get the first buy in amount. Now you open up 5 margin calls. Come here on margin configuration. Come here on margin configuration. I'm showing you how you can calculate your capital very well using the bull run strategy. Remember, I told you it is aimed at helping you calculate your capital or manage your capital very well. Come on margin configuration. Come on margin configuration. You see, you can ignore this drop. The drop given in the signal. This one given in the signal. You can ignore it. Some people just confuse it. They say, talk about drop. This one, 5%. You can ignore it. You use this. Here, on the first call, use 0.2. Use 0.3. Use 0.5. Then 1%. 1%. If you look at this percentage, if you look at this, 0.2, 0.3, 0.5, 1%, 1%. If you add it up, what does it give you? What percentage does it give you? Let's come to the calculator. What percentage does it give you? 0.2 plus 0.3 plus 0.3 plus 0.5 plus 1, then plus 1 again. So it caters for about 3% drop. 3% what? 3% drop. Remember, you are given 5% or 4%, which is okay. You can use that 3% drop. Remember, we are using the bull run what? The bull run strategy. Come here on this side. Come on this side. Put 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Put 1, 1, 1. Let me remove it. People are very funny. You say you are telling us to put 1. We are seeing 8 and 16. What does it mean? So this is where the game. This is where the game is. Listen to me when I'm explaining. Listen to me when I'm explaining. Drop, margin call drop. It means when the market is going down. When the market is going down. But a drop is measured in percentage. In other words, you are telling the robot that when the market drops down by 0.2, I want you to buy. This is multiple buy-in ratio. Multiple. The word multiple means multiplication. Okubisa. Means multiplication. What are they multiplying? What are they multiplying? That is the question. They are multiplying the number you have put here. They are multiplying it with your first buying amount. They are multiplying it with your first buying amount. With your first buy in amount. What are they multiplying? I repeat the statement. What are they multiplying? They are multiplying the figure you are putting here. They are multiplying it with your first buy in amount. Is your first buy in amount. Which means that when the market drops by 0.2, you want your robot to buy one time, which is going to be 1 times 27. Do we all know where 27 is coming from? Because I may be teaching people here, but when things they are seeing blue and white, do we all know where 27 is coming from? Let me see. Let me see. Aha. Let me see. Oh, okay. Now, people are understanding. I'm very happy for that. Again, that we are telling the robot that when the market drops down by 0.3, I want you to buy one time, which is going to be 1 times 27. 1 times 27. The same thing here, 0.5. 1 times 27. The same thing here, 1%. 1 time. 1 times 27. The same thing here. 1 time. 1 times 27. This is 27 how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. People are very fun. Let me change. This is 27 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 27 5 times. This is going to be 27. Plus 27 times 5. Why are we multiplying by 5? Because the robot is going to use $27 5 times. $27 5 what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. You come to the calculator. Come to the calculator. It is going to be 27 times 5, which is giving you a total of 100, which is giving you a total of 100. It is 135. Now, 135 plus 135 plus 27. Plus 27. Why are we adding 27? Because 27, it is our initial money. It is the first money we commanded our robot to go with in the market. Therefore, you are getting a total of $162. But remember, we wanted to invest $166 in each coin. Isn't this okay? There is no difference. To me, I'm saying there is no difference. If you want to invest $166 and you invest 162, is there a difference? Is there a difference? Is there a difference? We wanted to expose. We wanted to only expose. 162 to expose $166 in each coin, in one coin. And then when we calculated our capital, we have got 162. But are you seeing the way we have invested this money? Are you seeing the way we have invested our capital? You get it? This is where you calculate your capital from. We have commanded our robot to keep on adding money whenever the market is going down. But we have done it bit by bit. We have not used the $166 as our first buy, in amount. We have used $27, and then we have commanded our robot to keep on adding money in different ways. If you have understood, type a 2 in the chat. If you have understood, type a 2 in the chat. There is no formula for calculating drop. There is no formula for calculating drop. There is no formula for calculating drop. Or for those ones, the person who has asked for the formula to calculate drop, you who has asked the formula of calculating drop, let me share my screen. You who has asked for the formula for calculating drop, remember, you are opening up 5 margin calls. You are opening up 5 what? 5 margin calls. 5 margin calls. And you are given drop, which is 4%. You can divide the number of margin calls, divide by drop. Divide 5, divide by 4. The answer you get, 5 divided by 4. You who wants a formula, 5 divided by 4, it is 5 divided by 4, which is 1.25, So you can come here, and you put 1.25 uniform, 1.25 uniform, 1.25 uniform for the 5 margin calls. 1.25 uniform, 1.25 uniform. Or there are some people who are very good at mathematics here. There are those who are very good at mathematics. Whenever you are given a drop of 4%, in the signal, you can use other figures. You can use other figures. For example, if you are given 4% drop, like here, like in this signal, you have given 4% drop. You can use other calculations. You can use 0.5. You can use 0.5. You can use another one, 0.5. There, you can use 1.5. And then here, 1.5. And then down here, you can use 1%. It's also okay. But remember, we are using the bull run strategy. 0.2, 0.3, 0.5, then 1%. The bull running strategy is supposed to be like that. Those are the settings. Those are the settings. Now, for those ones who are using, you are using $60. You are using $60. I've talked about $60. $60. Use here 10. Change. You use 10. $10. If you use $10, open up 5 margin calls. Come here. Put 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Which means 1 times 10. 1 times 10, which is our first buy in amount. 1 times 10. 1 times 10. 1 times 10. 1 times 10. This is 10 5 times. It is 10 5 times. It is 10 times 5, which is giving you $50. $50 plus 10, making a total of 60. Are we together? Are you understanding these things? Calculating your capital. Are you understanding? If you are using $100, I told you use $16 as your first buy in amount. Use $16 as your first buy in amount. Put here 16. 16. Don't know if people are understanding. Put 16 there. Put 16 there as your first buy in amount. I'm helping you to calculate your capital. This is just the understanding. Don't cram the things from here. Just know what to do. Just know what to do. Don't cram. Just understand that I'm supposed to do this. That's all. That's why we waste our time to teach you this. Use $16. Open up 5 margin calls. Come here down. Use 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, which is 1 times 16, our first buy in amount. 1 times 16, which is going to be 16 times 5. People are very funny. 16 times 5, which is 80. $80 plus 16 plus 16, giving you 96. $100 trade 1 coin using the bull run strategy. Your first buy in amount is $16. If you are using $200, someone who asked me that question, you are supposed to trade 2 coins using the bull run strategy. Each coin you are going to invest $96. $96. You are going to use $16 as your first buy in amount in 1 coin. Open up 5 margin calls. That means 1 coin you are going to invest $96, and in another coin you are also going to invest $96. Those are the 2 coins. Okay, me I'm done. I'm done. I will not teach everything once. We go on this whole portion take a profit ratio. We are setting a signal of GRT. Who can tell me? Tell me the take a profit ratio here. Give me the take a profit ratio here in this signal. Give me the take a profit ratio in this signal if you were following at first. Those are, I am finishing now. Let me see. Those ones who are following. Those ones who are following. Hariho gwe kiridde. 0.01, where is it coming from? The take profit ratio, where is it coming from? Do you see? Okay. Those ones who are saying 3%. 3%. Okay. Now we go on with this. We go on with this. Whole position, take a profit call back. In this signal, give me the percentage. This signal, give me the whole position, take a profit call back. Give me the whole position, take a profit call back. Give me the whole position, take a profit call back. I told you by the end I'm giving tests to see that people have understood. I told you, pay much attention. People were not following. Okay. Someone is saying 0.01. You are right. 0.01. The more you participate is the more you understand. For me, I know these things. I know them. But if you don't participate and then you just look at me, you won't get anything. Then by the end of the day, you will be fidgeting alone. Okay. This one. Sometimes it is not given in the signal, buy in callback, or sometimes it is given. But if it is not given, it is okay. You can put 0.1, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. Don't exceed 0.5. Don't exceed 0.5. Come here. Come here. This one here. Change from cycle and you put one shot. You click here on that car arrow. You change it to one shot. Then this one, distributed take a profit allocation. Leave it as it is. Leave it on 1.3. And they are telling you that this one works for the fifth sub position. That means we are having 5 margin calls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I explained this. The 3% take a profit works for only 4 margin calls. And this one, 1.3, is for the 50 margin call. 1.3% is for the 50 margin call. That means these 4 margin calls, the 4 margin calls are going to be sold independently, and the 50 margin call is also going to be sold independently. That means when you look at 1.3% and 3%, which one is higher? Which position is going to be sold first? Which position is going to be sold first? It is going to be the 50 margin call, which is going to be sold first because it has a less take a profit percentage. It has a less take a profit what? Percentage. So the robot is going to use this money sold in the 50 margin call to buy more of this coin so that it brings the average price closer to the current price so that this coin can come out from the floating loss as quick as possible. That's why we are using the sub-bin mode. So after doing all this, save. Click on save. Save your settings. Save your settings. After clicking on save, come here on strategy mode. Please don't start the trade when you have not changed the mode. First change the mode here. put it to sub-bin mode. Some people are very funny. People are very funny. People are very funny. I'm talking about sub-bin mode. Someone may come in the chat down there and tell me, we are talking about sub-bin mode, real-time settlement, or you are talking about sub-bin mode? Me, I don't understand. I'm confused. And you ask a question. This person, what is wrong with the people? I'm talking about sub-bin mode right now, but someone can come in the chat right now and tell and say, are you talking about sub-bin mode, real-time settlement, or you are talking about sub-bin mode? Me, I'm confused. I don't understand. Then you ask yourself a question: what is wrong with the people? Maybe the spirits of their ancestors are looking at them. They don't want them to be successful. I'm talking about sub-bin mode. Change to sub-bin what? Sub-bin mode. I'm not talking about sub-bin real-time settlement. I'm talking about sub-bin mode. You change it to sub-bin mode. Make sure this tick, it is in the line of sub-bin mode. You confirm. You click on confirm. After confirming, there is what we call first buy in amount. First preset buy in price. This word in your signal, it is given as preset. It is given as preset, or sometimes it is given as price. As price. When you see these two words, preset or price, they are meaning this. They are meaning first preset buy in price. Now I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to ask a question. In this signal, give me the first preset buy in price. Give me the first preset buy in price. So that the people have really understood. Give me the first preset buy in price in that signal. In this signal, give me the first preset buy in price. Give me the first preset buy in price in that signal. We wanted to see that people have understood. Hey, I want to see that people have understood. I want to see that people have understood. Okay. Hey, Haruna, I salute you. Chelsea, well done. Hey, Celestini, hey, well done. Christine, there you are. Alexi, hey, oh, you have learned. Abdallah, Sheikh, assalamu alaikum. You have learned. Hey, Eriki, yes. Jose, salute you. People have, yeah? Yes, now. If that is the price, okay, we go here. It is 0.2872. Come here. Why do you fight? Come here. Put the price here. Put the price there and you keep quiet. Hey, am I still on? Okay. Come back. Let me come back. Okay. Put the price there. Very simple. Put the price here. Don't fight with the people. It is 0.2872. And remember this statement. People don't read this statement here. That statement. They are saying when the first buy in price setting is lower than the market price. Are you saying when the first buy in price setting is lower than the market price, the system will only make the buy after the market price follows to your preset. What they are meaning that the robot will only buy when the current price drops to the preset. What they call market price in this statement, market price, it is the current price. It is the current price. What they are meaning by set price in this statement, it is the preset price. It is the preset price. So they are telling you that the robot will only buy when the current price drops to the preset price that you have entered. So now, if you have understood that statement, why do you complain when the robot has not bought your coin yet? The reason as why the robot has not bought your coin yet, it is because the current price has not yet dropped to the preset price you entered. After that all, you click on start. You start the trade. Click on start. Then you come and you click on create. Then you come and you click on create. If you have understood everything, type a 3 in the chat. If you have understood, type a 3 in the chat. I know it has been a long session. If you have understood calculating your capital, managing your capital, and the sub-bin mode, each and everything, type a 3 in the chat. Type a 3 in the chat. Hey, someone has understood more than those times. Hey, okay. Tell your friends on the training groups that if they are not attending the Monday training, they are missing something. They are missing something. It is only on Monday where you understand. It can apply on all the coins. The bull run strategy, you can apply it on all the coins that you want to trade. This one you entered late. If you are still asking why the AI margin call is on, then you have just entered it. I also talked about to leave the AI margin call so that the robot can determine for you. It will not just add money for. Leave the AI margin call so that the robot can determine. Hey, to know when. Okay, allow me to wish you a very good day. It has been a long session. I know people are tired. We love you all. Thank you for being part of the Crypto Ambassadors team. Thank you for believing in Royal Q. Thank you for the vision, believing in the vision of the Crypto Ambassadors and carrying the Crypto Ambassadors flag across the world wherever you are. Thank you for presenting us. Thank you for presenting us. We are very grateful. That's why we always keep on coming. We always keep on coming. We don't get tired. We always keep on coming. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for attending the training. Have a good day. I love you all.